Hi Aquarius, welcome back to the Astrology 33 channel. This is your July 2022 love reading. Thanks to those of you who like, viewed, shared, and subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of that. And for those of you new to the channel, as far as what we have in front of us, it's what I call the bridge and the gap spread. And the way it works is to look at the past energies, present energies, and future energies between you and the main love interest. Once we get through all that, we'll actually pull some oracle cards with some additional insight. That's where the bridge and the gap dynamic comes into play. And as far as the decks being used, on the left side we have the Lover's Path Tarot, and on the right side we have the Cosmic Tarot. Alright, and also keep in mind it's a general reading, so I'm going to be referring to the cards on the left as your energy and the cards on the right as the other person's. If you feel like it's the other way around in your situation, then definitely trust that. Alright, so with all that out of the way, we'll get started. Past energy on your side, we have the Three of Coins. So this is actually a Capricorn energy here. And if we look at her facial expression, she doesn't necessarily look too happy, right? Usually this energy points to an energy of collaboration and building something long-standing. So I feel like this is saying for a lot of you, you probably felt like you wanted to do that, but you might have felt like the other person wasn't really there. They weren't present to help build that. So that could have been the disappointment on your part. Now, to be fair, with the Capricorn energy representing your 12th house, it could just be saying that you might not have outwardly expressed to them that you wanted to build something in that way, but at the very least, I will say it looks like they weren't there to help you build that stable foundation in the connection. Alright, past energy on their side, we have the Three of Cups reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. So yeah, this does seem to align with what you're feeling, that they weren't necessarily putting in the effort that you were putting in toward building this into a stable connection. But with this in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, I feel like it's saying that for the majority of you, it might not have even been directly related to your connection, but just maybe that they had some things going on in their lives that they felt like their lives were taking a downturn, so they might not have had the enthusiasm to put toward the connection that they might have had in the past. Alright, present energy on your side, we have the King of Coins. So this is Taurus energy here. So yeah, I feel like this is saying you still have that desire to build a stable home environment with this person, and with this shown as a masculine energy here versus the feminine, this could just be saying that for some of you might actually be taking more of an effort to actually be expressive around it, right? To let them know that that's what's on your mind. And the present energy on their side, we have the Devil, Capricorn energy, the Chariot, Cancer energy, and the Empress. So seeing these two, well, sometimes this could point to Taurus energy as well, by the way, because we see the Venus rulership with this card. But seeing these two cards, the opposites, the Capricorn and the Cancer energy, could just be saying that for some of you, they might be undecided about, do they want to stay or do they want to perhaps just break away from the connection. And if that's the case, I feel like it's saying that the Capricorn full moon that we're going to have around the middle of July would be key to help them figure out what they want to do there. And for the majority of you with the Empress energy here, it looks like it's saying that they would actually like to stay and embrace the connection. Now, I still don't necessarily see them being too assertive toward building it, but at the very least, I do see them coming back to a point of feeling open toward the connection. But yeah, like I said, it looks like it could just be a tug of war that they're feeling on the inside as far as, okay, do I stay or do I go? And once that full moon in Capricorn hits, it looks like they will decide to stay, most likely. Alright. Future energy on your side, we have the Queen of Cups. So this is Cancer energy here. And it could just be saying that during Cancer season, this could be the energy that you'll be taking on, right? Just kind of observing them a little bit. Still open toward growing the connection with them, still having that desire to express yourself and your feelings for them, but also just being in a bit more of an observer role, seeing what they're going to do. Alright, and future energy on their side, we have the Five of Pentacles, Taurus energy, Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and King of Wands, Leo energy. So, could just be saying that for some of you, this could just be the cycle that they've been going through. Like I said, it looks like they could have just felt like within their lives things weren't going too well, so that might have been what took away from their enthusiasm toward this connection. And for some of you, it could have been related to finances for some of them. And with the Eight of Pentacles there, we do see some growth in that situation, right? So maybe this is just saying that they're working on repairing their financial situation And then once they have that fixed, their confidence will return. In most decks, this actually is a Leo energy. In this particular deck, it actually has some Aries symbolism too. So, given that the Wheel of Fortune is representative of Jupiter, and Jupiter is actually in Aries, could just be saying that they might have felt like their life was coming to a standstill, given that it's going to um, go retrograde toward the end of the month. So yeah, it could just be one of those things where I had some money situation that they needed to figure out, so that kind of distracted them toward building. So for some of you, this could have literally been building something, right? Maybe the two of you were planning on buying a house together, let's say, right? And all of a sudden their finances took a downturn, so now they're like, well, now what, right? So yeah, for some of you, it could have just been an actual physical financial issue that they were going through that was the issue. For others of you, it could have just been a downturn in their confidence in some way too. But either way, it looks like they will be restoring that. For some of you, it may take till the end of August, which is Virgo season. But yeah, for some of you, could even just be saying that toward the end of July, as we progress through Leo season, they'll be feeling that confidence return, and then they'll be able to give more to the connection at that point. All right. Bottom of the deck on your side, we have the Ace of Cups. So yeah, again, it looks like there is that desire for the love, right? And like I said, maybe you were hoping to build something stable. It seemed like you were unsure. Are they going to participate or not, right? You might have put in a bit more effort yourself. Still seemed like they weren't necessarily showing up the way you'd hope, but in the future, like I said, it looks like they'll have their issues resolved. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for the Capricorn full moon is one point that's going to be significant. And then, like I said, as we move into Leo season, you'll probably see their confidence will be restored at that point. All right. And the bottom of the deck on their side, we have the Emperor. So yeah, maybe this is like a vision they have for themselves, where they want to be at an elevated position within their careers, right? So like I said, if things weren't necessarily going well in that area of life for them, then that could have been a big distraction for them to where they couldn't necessarily put as much energy toward the relationship. For some of you, this could just be saying that you're dealing with an Aries as well. And similar to what I was saying there, they've had Jupiter in their sign for a bit, but now it's coming to a standstill and it's going to go retrograde toward the end of July. So that could have them feel like things are in a bit of upheaval for a bit, but that would be temporary for the most part. And we do see beneath that an Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, if it is some kind of a financial situation, it looks like they'll get a fresh opportunity to help restore what was lost there. So overall, this has a temporary vibe. So I feel like you guys could probably ride this out, but we'll see what the Oracle cards add to the mix. First, we'll see what we get from the Aquamoonlight deck here. I did pre-shuffle this deck, and what I'm going to be looking for here is unspoken messages from you to them, and then from them to you. And initially, I'll be looking for jumpers, but if I shuffle for a while without anything coming up, I'll just put the deck down and we'll pull cards that way. So let's see what we get. Almost have one there. Nope, got one there, but it fell. All right, so before I pick that up, let me see what we get from them to you, and I'll pick up that card at that point. All right, and this doesn't want to go back in the deck, so let me pick up your card. We'll take a look at them both. All right, so the card on your side, we have codependency. I need you. So interesting message there. I didn't really get an energy of codependency on you guys, but I will say it does look like they are contributing to an absence within the connection, right? So maybe that could just have you missing them. I didn't necessarily feel like it was a codependency thing, just maybe just a natural energy of missing them. But for some of you, maybe that's what it is too. And if they're very career oriented, then you might feel like you're not getting what you need from the connection. So if that's your situation, I'm sure you know that's the case. But yeah, like I said, for a lot of you, it could just be them being distracted and pulled away. Just has you feeling like, okay, it'd be nice if you come back around, right? And their side, yeah, I love you. So yeah, Like I said, for the majority of you, I didn't necessarily feel like it was really the connection itself that was pulling them away, just more of something else going on in their lives. Like I said, for the majority of you, it seems to be financially related. And then once they get that squared away, looks like their confidence will be restored, and then they'll be able to give to the connection again. So hopefully that resonated there. All right, and lastly, we'll pull a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Same situation as far as I pre-shuffled this one as well, but here we're just looking for one card with general advice to wrap the reading up. So let's see what we get. Almost had one there. Almost had one there. All right, I might just put the deck down and pull one that way because they're almost popping, but they're not. So yeah, let me just do that. So let me put the deck down. Just give me a few seconds to tune in, and then we'll just pull a card. Okay, I'll take this one here and move this out of the way. All right, so you guys have milk and honey, and it won't focus. Seriously. But yeah, there's the artwork, and the number is 51. So let's see what that has to say. Definitely looks positive at the very least. Haven't seen that card in a while now. All right, the relationship message says sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding, and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Your heart's calling will be answered. Let your thoughts and feelings be sweet with gratitude, and you'll be nourished with the honey of abundance. So yeah, like I said, at the very least, totally fair if you're not feeling the energy right now, because I would say this person's going through something. Like I said, for the majority of you, financially related, it appears to be, but in the future, especially no later than most likely Leo season, you will see that their confidence increases and then they're actually able to be present in the connection more. All right, so hopefully that resonated with you guys. We'll wrap up there, and I'll see you all next month. All right, bye.